We Still Can podcast, where we like to talk about Missouri news, national news, sometimes international news, and whatever else we feel like discussing. Today there's a lot of Missouri news that's focused on nationally, right, Tina?
Yeah, the Show Me State. The Show Me State.
We're showing them all right. We're showing them how to be a
bootlicker.
Project 2025,
A liquor of something. God, used car salesman to the rescue.
The KeHOE Weekly Sell-Down Event. A huge selection of signature pre-owned vehicles at prices you can afford. Like this '08 Chrysler PT Cruiser LX, loaded with equipment.
So first of all, Governor KeHOE tweets, quote, "Today I am calling on the General Assembly to take action on congressional redistricting and initiative petition reform to ensure our districts and Constitution truly put Missouri values first."
Okay, are you sure? Are you sure you're putting Missouri values first with this creepy
I think the Missouri
ass...
values would have been what we voted for. Those would be us representing our Missouri values.
Like, he is really telling me, like, a lot of my own feelings. Like, he's really telling me how I feel and that I don't understand what I'm voting for and all kinds of things. And that's just really icky. Like, you're not my dad. You're not paying my bills. Why are you just ignoring the Constitution? It's weird. Please stop. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, he called a special session for September 3rd is when they're meeting back. So I know that they're having some like emergency meetings on what to do about that. But we need to show up, okay? They're getting away with it because no one is... Well, no, I take that back. People are pushing back, but not enough. Not enough. They keep getting away with it, so they think they're going to get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do what we let them do as citizens. So we got to push back.
But, we are pushing back because we're seeing, our buddy Alford here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mark
so
Alford.
Who's Alford? Tell us who he is.
A congressman for... he's a U.S. representative. Let me look at the district here. District 4.
Okay. He had a town hall recently that people showed up and pushed back. You might have seen in the news the older gentleman saying, he basically, quote, "Get your head out of Trump's ass," I think is what he said.
Yeah.
So everywhere people, like, when Republicans show up in public, they're getting pushed back. Like Susan Collins got booed off stage in Maine, and people are showing up and showing out.
Yes, they are, and I'm really proud of them. Guys, next time there's an election, let's not vote for them, okay?
Well, and also, that's a good point, and we have to put Democrats or anyone else, okay, independents, whatever, on the ballot so that we have someone else to vote for. Because, there's a lot of places in the state where you show up to vote and you don't have an option. That's literally the only person on the ballot is a Republican. So
that's true.
Gotta change.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing with these dudes is, like, he literally says out loud, "If you didn't want to hear my lies, why did you come here?"
Today, here's the problem. I kind of have to disprove a negative in that come January. Ma'am, did you want to yell something back there? Stand up.
Hi.
Okay, if you didn't want to hear my lies, why did you come here? All right? If you don't want to hear anything I say, why did you come here? All right?
Like, talk about that for a viral clip, you idiot.
Yeah.
And you know what? Joni Ernst isn't running again. I guess she realized that everybody dies. I don't know. And then, who else? Tom Tillis? Thom Phyllis.
It makes you wonder what will happen because let's face it, Trump is not long for this world, one way or another. He is in poor health. He's just not going to make it that long. He's a sick old man in many ways, many different ways.
Tinfoil hat.
So it makes you wonder, like, when he's gone and the cheering subsides, because there will be lots of it, do you think it'll break the spell in the Republican Party and this cult that sees him as such a cult of personality? Or do you think that they'll just transfer that over to somebody else. Like I don't see everybody like sacrificing their own well-being, which they were willing to do for Trump leadership. Let's face it. People were voting against their own interests right and left because he had them convinced that wasn't the case. But like J.D. Vance doesn't have that factor. Peter Thiel doesn't have that factor. Like, I feel like at that point, the spell will be broken, let's hope. And maybe they'll start to see through the
They're
con.
going to have no identity. It's going to be really terrifying. We better just get out of the way and let them take care of it because they're going to be mad enough to do it. So that's like a silver lining, I guess. But like, come on, like that's very helpful for my brain to think about, like, because people will be saying, JD Vance, oh my God, but he's so conniving and stuff. And JD Vance does not have any riz. They literally started a rumor that he fucked a couch.
Yeah.
Everybody believed it. And now he's our vice president. He wears eyeliner. He's racist, but has a brown wife. His mother like traded him for Percocet. It's just
there's a lot of dirt in JD's closet.
And like, babe, we all got it, but don't be a dick. And you're a dick, so you ruined it for yourself.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. Well.
Yeah, and he has close ties with Peter Thiel, which I can't wait. Hopefully, we can get Anthony Andrews to come back and talk about. He's been doing a deep dive about public information that's available as related to Peter Thiel. And there's some pretty interesting stuff in there.
I need to know why Peter Thiel is always sweating everywhere. Like, bitch, you can afford air conditioning. Why are you sweating? Get some Botox. It's from like his burning soul because he's already in hell. Okay, if hell was real.
Maybe this is his version of hell and he's been put here to, I don't know, work through it.
Well, also, that like segues right into my tinfoil moment here, which I don't think it's tinfoil, but I think that I have more than enough evidence. But are they weekend at Bernie's Trump right now? Like, what is happening? Weekending at Bernie's?
So if for the kids out there, there was a movie back in the 80s called Weekend at Bernie's. And these two dudes from New York, they wanted to go to Bernie. Bernie was their boss, and they wanted to go enjoy his beach house. And they had all kinds of like high hopes for this Memorial or Labor Day weekend. And then unfortunately, Bernie died. So instead of like giving up their weekend, they literally propped up Bernie throughout the movie to make sure that they could like still have their fun. It's really sick and gross if you think about it, but at the time it was hilarious.
Okay, so when did this take place again? Tell me.
The movie?
Yeah.
Let me find out.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
What's this weekend?
Labor Day. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So all the memes are right on target. Yeah. So we're seeing memes online about people propping up Trump, and it's pretty funny. I don't know, man. I mean, he's a sick old man. We don't know what's going on. We don't know.
Okay, but they have canceled all the press pools through Monday. A narcissist has never he's never stayed away from the press that long. Okay?
I understand, but it is Labor Day weekend. You know, I could see if someone said, "Oh, Joe Biden's dead. He's not having any press." I'd be like, "Well, it's Labor Day weekend, so, you know, so I guess I have to be fair and say that for this Joker too." But
Okay.
But there have been no tweets. There have been no.
No, there have been.
There were some tweets,
socials.
but they were like, they had proper grammar and punctuation, so clearly they didn't come from him.
They didn't have all caps. Okay. Well, maybe Newsom like mind fucked him out of that. I don't know. But listen.
Oh Lord, if that's all it took, I wish somebody'd figured that out a decade ago.
So Macron is having all of the people that met Trump in Washington in France or in Paris with Schultz and Starmer and Rutte and all of them, and Trump isn't going.
What do you make of that?
And wasn't Trump supposed to meet Zelensky in Paris?
I don't know.
Yeah, and that was cleared. So, I mean, what's happening? And this administration of transparency is, not being that.
Not
So,
super transparent.
no, not quite. Oh, and also another sus thing is they keep posting AI videos, and they also keep posting these old videos and old photos of him. Like you can trace it, you can be like, AI, is this when was this photo taken or whatever? And it'll straight up be like, this is an old photo, And it's like, what are they doing? Who has his phone? Give grandpa's phone back. So are they okay, so let's just go there for 1 second. So
You want to just do a hypothetical?
okay, I don't even know what I want to call it. So what is happening? Like they come in, he's on the floor for entertainment purposes only. He's on the floor. He's in the West Wing.
Did Grandpa
right?
fall and he couldn't get up? Okay.
Well, and they're like screaming, right? And so we don't want, because they got to be secretive about everything. So who are they? They're they're fighting over who's going to be in charge, right?
What do you mean? Like the vice president would have to be in charge, right?
I feel like that's not how this is going to go down, but I don't know. I don't know. But I guess we'll see.
If
he ain't dead, September 3rd's going to kill him. When all those girls that he fucking Jeffrey Epstein and all
allegedly.
Of those nasty... Well, Jeffrey Epstein did it. He was found guilty, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was found guilty. Yeah. So the women that accused them are going to speak out together?
Yes, on the steps in Washington, D.C., because y'all don't believe women, and so we're just like, oh, we'll just let the rich dudes off and forget about these files. Like, Trump's like, I'm going to go start a war in Venezuela, don't look over here. Oh, I'm going to have a stroke. Don't look over here. Oh, what else dumbass shit has he done? I'm gonna put the military in the streets of Washington, D.C.
So circling back to Missouri news, in the Missouri Independent, there's an article about, the title is Lawsuits Challenge, quote unquote, deceptive summaries for Missouri public education ballot measures. And essentially, it's saying that Missouri Secretary of State Denny Hoskins is being sued by 2 initiative petition campaigns alleging he crafted deceptive and prejudicial summaries that will appear on the ballot. So you know how when you go to vote and there's the summary of the issue that you're voting on, they're saying that the verbiage that he has crafted is so terribly deceptive that it absolutely cannot be used.
And he's wearing this dumb-ass jacket in that picture. Like, what a dumb... Like...
He kind of looks like an usher.
Yeah.
Not the usher, but an usher.
Like, I thought he didn't like drag queens and shit. Like, why are you dressing up with a costume, sir? You can't be wearing that.
Both believe Hoskins' summaries were written to deceive voters and sink their chances on the ballot next year. Quote, it is so far away from what we proposed that it really seems like they went to great lengths to try to bring something into the conversation that is not part of this amendment, unquote. Spencer Toder, treasurer of the Missouri Right to Education Initiative, told The Independent. Yeah.
Sue the shit out of him, babe.
Yeah, go for it. Do it, lady.
Sue his ass. He's the one who he was the one who wanted people to have guns that, just had restraining orders and shit, right? Or domestic fight. Remember?
I do not remember that specifically.
I'll have to look it up. He's done some shitty shit. And he wears ugly jackets. Sue him.
We're watching the statewide elected officials from Missouri slowly dismantle public schools. This public school system that Missourians have built. Dwayne Martin, a public education attorney who filed the initiative petition, told The Independent. Hoskins' summary describes the proposed amendment as eliminating existing programs that provide direct aid to students with special education needs. And it did not look to me like they had carefully read the initiative petition, because some of what they summarized is the exact opposite of the language of the initiative petition itself. So our takeaway, we just need to make sure we read this and try to communicate what's actually in there so people understand when they go to vote. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't pay attention and or don't vote at all. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you're letting people
that's why we're
make
here,
your
to talk to people
decisions
about it.
for you. They're trying to, they're telling you if it does pass and they don't like it, they're like, oh, they actually didn't know what they were talking about. They're not going to like this. Fuck their sick pay. No big deal. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away.
And Martin goes on to say, I'm optimistic that a judge will look at this and see that some of the false statements that are made by the Secretary of State's office can be corrected pretty readily. So there's still a chance that we can correct this so people aren't confused.
It is annoying to have to be ever vigilant. I know my cortisol could really use a break. Yeah. But
speaking of cortisol, the folks over on Witch Talk, people are waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning again thinking that something monumental has happened, like a significant death or something. So it'll be interesting to see what unfolds.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Oh my God. One more funny joke before we get off of here. Mm-hmm. It's not really funny, but...
Before you say that, I just want to think about, what must it feel like to look at the news and look at social media and see that people are just, waiting for your death and just, preemptively cheering.
They're chilling.
What's
Should
that?
I chill my champagne?
Yeah. I wonder what that feels like. If he's such a narcissist that he doesn't even, get bothered by it, or... how does that feel? That's interesting.
I don't even think it makes him feel bad. I think it makes him feel like revenge.
Just full of rage.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I saw something and it was when he dies, it's going to be the busiest all gender bathroom. His gravesite will be the biggest.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
I know. I didn't say it right. That his gravesite would be the biggest, most busy all gender bathroom. And I just was like, that's so fucking great.
Wow. Wow. That opens a lot of concerns and questions.
I would probably take a dookie on it. I would.
No, you wouldn't. You're being hypothetical.
No, I would. I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't. I'd do it in a bag and throw it on there. People wiped it on the walls of that.
Oh, you're a bigger person than that, Tina. You wouldn't do that.
Okay, I'd get the dog's poop. Fair? Light it on fire. Throw it. Okay. I should stop incriminating.
She doesn't mean any of that.
None of it.
Those of you that are monitoring our actions, she doesn't mean any of that.
Oh, you sound like my mom. Okay. Well...
All right, people. We'll talk to you soon. Who knows what's going to happen in the next few days? Chaos.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.